Okay, so this is a quick one. It's pretty cool. I really like to use this escape whenever I have the opportunity. It's not as available as, you know, a knee elbow. A knee elbow is definitely going to be your number one bread and butter, but a spin out whenever the opportunity is there does a pretty good job of not just getting you to recover, but it'll often get you into situations where you can snap your opponent down and get into front headlock. So that's a cool opportunity we have here. It's very reminiscent of the reverse underhook from side control. Okay, when we're in side control and we ever have a situation where we can bump into our training partner's ribs here, scissor our legs, and spin up, we kind of end up in a front headlock situation. Okay, when we're in north-south, the same thing is going to be true, just the hand placement's a little different. I can't really reverse underhook because of the way that my training partner is going to control my hips here. Okay, all I really need to do is score an elbow inside. Okay, if I get 2 elbows inside, that just means that I can, you know, kind of do this from on both sides. All right, once I get an elbow inside, I typically like to put a thumb post on one side or the other. Okay, if possible. Okay, so if I only scored 1 elbow inside, I might post on my training partner's hip, and then I would post on hip and shoulder. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that in the previous technique too. Instead of bridging up like this and overextending arms, I said you could do it with locked hands. You can also do it while posting on your training partner's hips. This is also fairly safe. All right. We won't get submitted in situations like this. All right. But anyway, little bridge, elbow inside. Bridge, elbow inside. However you do it. Okay. We got an elbow inside on one side, and then we can transfer to posting on the collarbones. Or I can fight to get both. Makes it even easier because now I can float my training partner's weight a little bit. And now I pick one side to post on the shoulder. I'm going to start by trying to peek out the wrong direction in theory. Okay, so I go towards the elbow side. Okay, now as my training partner goes to correct, I swing my hips out and I face my opponent. Okay, let's look at this again from a different angle for you guys. So you can see my hands. Okay, however I get my elbows in. Okay, I transfer through the bridge, then I get an elbow in. Okay, if I want to just do the move from here, I switch from the elbow position to my training partner's collarbones. I always go the wrong way first. Okay, I'm going to bridge towards this side, acting like I want to get out over here. As my training partner overcorrects, I swing my legs and I push off of my training partner's collarbones, and that sends me out. Okay, I'm going to do it from a couple different hand grips. That one was from hip and collarbones. This time, I'll go 2 elbows inside, and I'll have an elbow inside and a hand on the collarbone. I go the wrong way, so I look at the grip that I have, the V grip that I have, and go this direction. As he overcorrects, I swing my legs, post out, and then cover my training partner's head. Are you always going to end this move? Are you always going to end this move in a situation where you end up front headlock? No, not always. Like a lot of times what ends up happening, you get here and then you just face your opponent. Okay. You might stand back up. You might decide to pull guard. Okay. But you do get out of a much worse position than you were in previously, at least getting back to neutral, and sometimes getting into a situation where we can actually capitalize with our own attack.